What's up, guys? We're gonna go ahead and open these up. Yeah, I paid 33 bucks for the pair of them. The other ones I might not open until we play and I make sure everybody likes them. But these are getting opened right now, and we're gonna sleeve them up. It's gonna be great. I bought a bunch of sleeves from. Here we go. I bought a bunch of cool stuff. I got some. These were from that St. Louis joint. Miniature Market. Yeah. Miniature Market. They've taken a few $1,000s from me in business. You know, I'm not saying they cheated me. I mean, they actually get some good deals. But we got some good stuff here. We got some deck boxes. Okay. 100 card deck boxes. That's really cool. We got some sweet sleeve action. And lots of cool commander sleeve action, all on sale. Here's another deck box. This is like $1 something. So if you want, you know, this is for a 60 card deck, but if you want some cool deck boxes, Miniature Market's got them on sale, guys. Here, this one's a commander box. You know, that was like $2, $3. I don't think there's some sort of token or something in there, but nothing really good. It's just a box, so you know, not necessarily a steal. But here's some cool sleeves. These were pretty cheap. $5 for 100 sleeves. Comes with a box that you could put a deck in, not a commander deck, mind you, but you could put a regular deck in it. So that's another deck box. So you're getting 2 for 1 with this deal. I actually got a couple of these, and I think we're gonna go with these for these decks. Yeah, why not? So we'll see if it works. And for the tokens, I'm going to use clear sleeves because they're 2-sided tokens. So yeah, if I use one of these, you know, deals here, well, I'm just wasting sleeves. So I'm going to use a 100 count sleeve set. There's another 100. Here's a 100 count sleeve set I could use. But yeah, I'm going to use a 100 count sleeve set, and then I'm going to put the other ones in clear sleeves because they're just double-sided. It says right here. Double-sided token cards. Well, if I put them in regular sleeves, well, I'm losing a side. So, and since they're not part of the deck, it doesn't really matter, does it? So this is an official, guys, opening video. Oh boy, isn't that exciting? We haven't had one of those in a while. Usually I don't open anything. I just hoard it. But not today, guys. We're going to go with gusto. We're going to pop these bad boys open. Although, where do you open it from? Looks to be easiest from the bottom. Let's see if I'm right about that. A lot of cardboard here. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, you gotta break it to get it out. Okay. Here we go. So bye-bye that. Boom! So that first card's just chilling. Isn't that wild? Just chilling like a villain, all loosey-goosey. So be careful when you open this, if you care about the cards. If you're just, you know, grabbing them to play, which is kind of what I'm doing, you won't worry too much. Okay, here's our deck. What if there's a list? Well, there's something about the different Magic formats that they have available. Ooh, here we go. Now here's our box. And since we got this box, we don't need these other boxes I bought, which is kind of sad. It means I'm going to have to build my own commander decks and put them in those boxes. I wasted a few bucks on those. Or I could put, I guess, 2 regular decks in each of those. Some of those. These were fancy. These were $6 each, guys. These are fancy box deck protectors. And it's got a detachable box for tokens. Fantasy Flight made these. $6, oh, they were on sale, so I grabbed enough of them for all the decks, and it turns out I didn't need them. Which is fine. We'll build more decks or whatever. Okay, let's open this bad boy up. Look, it's got like a cigarette cellophane thing going on. And let's check out these. These look pretty cool. Dragon Shield, the art sleeves. So, if I remember right, these aren't terrible. And they were on sale, like I said, $5. Now, some of those were $2 for 120 of the Ultra Pros. So, and then others were like $4 or $5. So, you know, depending on what it was. I only bought stuff on clearance, so you know, I'm not made of money over here. Okay, here we go. This is what we're getting in here. And I think there's exactly 100, so I can't be ripping or anything to see if it's good, but they feel pretty sturdy, right? So let's see what we got here as far as this came with it. It's a little playing the deck, how to play. So it's instructions on how to play Commander, which will be very useful given the fact that I've never played it. You start at 40 life. You get a commander, and from what I gather, the commander, you can cast them out of your command zone at any time. Ooh, a life counter. That's cool. So there you go. You start at 40. Now, how's that incorporated into this box that they gave us? I wonder. I mean, it fits in there. I guess you could put the tokens on one end, the deck on the other, and kind of use it as a divider, too. Okay. I wonder if there's room. Well, you don't need dice. Well, you do need dice, because you got to keep track of count on counters. You need like D6s at least. But I don't know what these decks entail. Maybe not. Anyway, we have plenty of D6s where I play, because we're always doing other games, exciting games, mostly D&D. Look, guys, I'd like to tell you that we get all the games in, but I have unopened board games galore in my basement of shame. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to be delicate to open this, but it is being a bear, isn't it? There we go. Now we're cooking with oil. Okay. Not my best work, huh? Alright. Got that new magic card smell. So, I didn't see a card list. Let's see if there is a card list. Maybe there's a card list. I feel like there was... Oh, it was the deck counter, so... No, there's no card list. Alright, guys. Well, we're not going to go through all these cards. You can look it up online. But what we will do is we'll look and see if there's any... So some of these are set cards, and some of them are commander. They got the little commander specific symbol. But I had one with a weird symbol. Hold on. Here, look at this. Oh, it's the same symbol. It's just black. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we got any mythic rares or anything. It's not looking good, is it? A lot of islands, a lot of swamps. I don't know the rules as far as what can be in your deck. But what we're going to do is we're going to fast forward, I guess, to the tokens here. These are going to go in sleeves that are two-sided because we got Thopters and Fairy Rogues, right? And then we got Goblin Rogues and Fairy Rogues. Okay. And then Rats and Fairy Rogues. Germ. The 0/0 germ. What's a 0/0 germ do? If it's a 0/0, it immediately dies. Ooh, this tells you your phases, your begin. So that could be useful. Alright, anyway, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to put these in sleeves, and then we're going to put them in the box and see how it all looks. Alright, so from what I'm seeing, there's not a lot of repetition. You get one of each card. So your deck is going to fall completely different? Or you're looking for cards that do kind of the same thing, maybe? That could be it. Anyway, just an observation. So it's so far I haven't seen any duplicate cards, so that's interesting. All right, I just found our first major problem. What if just bear with me here, but see how that's a legendary creature? Sir Conrad the Grim. Now, what if I hadn't set this aside? And I get it, it's foil, whatever. What if I hadn't set this aside as the commander? What if I just handed this deck to a new player and said, play! And they looked through there, not knowing who the commander was. I mean, it's a little gripe because, and you would have to be a new player. And the fact that this is foil, I get it. But, I don't know. It just seems like, and I get it, you might want to play this in a regular game, so you wouldn't want to put commander somewhere on it. I don't know. Just could be a problem to the, if the wrong people get their hands on it. Well, it looks like there are some rares in the deck. So here's a Enigma Thief. This is the Whisper Steel Dagger. Now keep in mind these are printed just for these decks. Notorious Throng. Now some of them are from other sets. It did say on the back of this, I think. Oh, this deck doesn't have any unique cards. How about this one? Okay, well the Ikoria sets had unique cards, but these don't apparently, which is why they're so much cheaper. And I can appreciate that. Save me some money. Now, if you weren't a casual player, maybe you wouldn't like that feature, but I think it's awesome that this product is giving you an entry point into Commander at a very low price. $33 for the pair of the decks. And I saw them at Walmart. They were like $20 a deck. So I hate to say it. Well, I don't hate to say it. I mean, if you can go to your local game store and get them, that cheap, do it. But yeah, Amazon's the way to go on this one. Also, they had the Ikoria ones I got for $30 each on Amazon. They had them for like $45, $50 at Walmart. And depending on which deck, you couldn't get them all together like I did. Now, I'm not trying to dig on Walmart. I mean, it's nice that there's cards available for people to get. I've never bought cards from Walmart, personally. You guys can tell me in the comments if you have. I'm just showing you guys the rares. I don't know if you guys, you might think they're exciting. I don't know anything about the values, okay? I'm presuming all these are bulks, given the price of the deck. Although, like I said, they did print these special. So, these could be whatever value they wanted. They could put anything that's not on the restricted list in these decks. If I am correct, I do believe so. You could really see anything in one of these, and that kind of drives the price, But these they were smart, I think, and I want to encourage Wizards to keep this up. They were smart, and they made these a low entry, cost, and the decks aren't, from what I checked it out before I bought it, and they said these decks play very well with other precons. So, you don't need all the expensive cards to necessarily have fun. This is all about fun. This is casual. We're not here trying to win the Magic World Championships. We're here just trying to have some fun, do some neat stuff. We don't want a game that ends on turn one. And we don't want a game where one player can just dominate everybody else one-sidedly. That's not fun. That's not what. I don't think that's what Commander's all about anyway. I think Commander, and what sets it apart is you want to win, but it's intentionally designed so that you only get one card. Yeah, you only get one card. of each card. You can't have more than one unless it's a basic land, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's what, from what I'm seeing, that's how it works. So you can put a bunch of cards to do the same thing, but they're not going to be equally efficient. And and of course there's going to be some cards that are great in every deck, no matter what deck it is. So a lot of those cards seem to be artifacts, like the Soul Ring. But that was a mythic, legendary creature. Again, that could have been, mistaken for the commander, if you didn't know. Here's another rare. So there's quite a few rares. The Notion Thief. Quite a few rares in here. Here's another legendary creature that could be mistaken for the commander. And who knows? I haven't messed with this, but there's a decent chance you could probably replace your commander with any one of these, right? Because obviously there's synergy, or they wouldn't have put them in here. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'm wasting my time putting these in sleeves. But I don't know. It's a bad habit. I don't want. Why? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I mean, but sleeves aren't cheap. They aren't cheap. I get them on sale, but even then, I've spent, probably a couple $100 on sleeves for all these damn decks I've been making. Which I've only spent I probably spent $500 on Magic cards, honestly. Never meant to, but it'll creep up on you real quick. But I got enough cards for everybody to play. Like I said, last video, we're not buying any more. This is me putting in the money so that my players have another game we can play during game night. It's really fun and exciting. Man, there's quite a few rares in these decks, though. Like I said, I'm sure they're bulk rares. I'm sure they're not worth anything. But, that's okay. It's okay. Now, I don't know if the art's unique on these. It might be, Like I noticed these two cards have very similar artwork. But I don't know if they came in the same set and that's just how they look. I have no idea. So you guys can tell me in the comments if you do know. But I like to think maybe these were all, maybe they commissioned special artwork just for this deck so that, on some of these cards to make them look unique, to make them stand out. Now we're getting into some commons, so I'll go ahead and sleeve those, and then I'll show you what everything looks like at the end. Speaking of staples of Commander, we got our Mind Stone and our Soul Ring. It's really funny about Soul Ring. Soul Ring's been around since Alpha, if I remember right. And, I remember playing back in the mid-90s. You wouldn't see people play Soul Ring all that much. But for Commander, there you go. So there's a Commander specific card. Commander, apparently it's like a must-have. Worth noting, the lands have a different symbol. I don't know if all the lands are just the non-basic, or just the basic lands rather. Let me check that. So it's the basic lands only. The non-basic lands have the other symbol, but all your basic lands have the Zendikar Rising symbol. Now, I did see on one of the videos that there are cards, and I don't understand how you'd play them with sleeves. They're cards with fronts and backs, and I don't know how you would play those with sleeves unless you bought 2 copies and just had, one side on each copy, and then, because you wouldn't want to pick your card up and flip it around every time you played it, would you? Does that even make sense? I mean, especially when you're eating Cheetos. Okay, so the first thing I noticed is that my Dragon Shield friends, they put 2 extra sleeves in the box, so that's awesome. Kudos to them. The second thing I'm noticing is there is no way this deck fits in this box. No way. Not a chance. Not with the tokens. There's no way. See that? When I put those tokens in there, it's going to be too much. And then alone the counter, it's not going to happen. So what I am going to do, since I bought the boxes anyway, it works out pretty good, actually. I'm going to go ahead and open one of these. And, yeah, we're going to use them. Because, yeah, there's no way I can fit 10 more cards in there. I don't see it happening. Plus, I can use this for, well, let me try it. Actually, no, because I have my counter, and I have my commander, and I wanted to keep them separate. And no, just no. So I opened this. This is the Fantasy Flight box. So I guess your tokens go in here. So if you have like +1/+1 counters, all this kind of great stuff, they go in here, which is awesome. Like that. So there you go. It slides on and off like that. Okay. So these were, like I said, at $6 each at Miniature Market. Alright, now this is the box. What's in the box? Well, now we know what's in the box. Okay, so let's see if this one's any better. I mean, let's see here. Show me what you're working with. I gotta say this deck is very unwieldy, so my first grievance. I'm used to 60 card decks, guys, so bear with me. My first grievance with Commander is the deck is very robust. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is we have the same problem, don't we? Can I fit 10 tokens in here? Is that going to be a thing? I don't think so. Alright, let me sleeve up those tokens and we'll try, but it's not looking good here, guys. Not looking good at all. Not looking good. Okay, I did see a feature I like. Insert your favorite card here. Okay, so that can be where your commander goes. But does it go back on? Is the question. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I see. It goes like that. Well, that's a great way to lose your commander card. That's what I think. I'm looking at here. And there oh, maybe backwards. It goes the other way. Like that, maybe. But I feel like if you did that enough, it would get loosey-goosey on you. What do you think, guys? Maybe let's see if it does it with the sleeve. Mm-hmm. Well, not looking good, guys. Not looking good at all. So, no tokens and no No sleeved card on the front. Just a card. Okay. You know, guys, we did have these rubbish boxes from the starter sets. And I'm wondering if I can just put... we went over minis. I'm wondering if I can just put all these kind of things in here from all the decks, right? And that way, you know, but then good luck figuring out which tokens go with which deck, right? Well, this is unfortunate that this thing does not hold more, because, or that it kind of came with the box, you know? Who designs this stuff? Yeah, I may as well just keep this box. You know, at least it has the commander on the front, so I won't forget who the commander is. As you can see here. All in all, I gotta say, you know, for the price, I have no complaints. This box, I'm not real pleased with, but I got plenty of decks to put in a box. It doesn't have to, or if I build a commander deck, you know, that maybe one that doesn't need as many tokens. I don't know. But I'll find a use for it. I'll put something in there. Something will go in there, guys. Don't you worry. Oh, I might. Nah, nope. That's not going to work. I have no idea what to do with them tokens. I'll try it. Let me see my stuff. Okay, just so you guys see what I'm doing. I'm sleeving the tokens in clear sleeves. Nothing fancy. Just so we can, you know, use both sides. All right. So, again, since this is for all new players, I'm pretty happy with this little card here. It's got all your steps, all your phases. Yep. Tells you how to do it. And here we go, guys. The moment of truth. The moment of truth. Can we stuff the ballot box? Right? Get it? Ballot box? Guys, we have a winner. All right, now, see if it closes. There it is. Sneak attack. I don't know. Is that the point of this deck? Man, this thing's heavy. You could hit somebody in the head with this and probably blacken their eye, or, you know, man, yeah, that's got a nice oomph to it. I bet this thing weighs 4 ounces, maybe 5. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you find all the cards of your dreams and miniatures and coins and every other silly thing that I hoard around here. Well, not the coins so much, but definitely the cards and the miniatures. Anyway, take care. And yeah, just live your life, your best life.